We have been looking at the aspects of new decision making, how it's going to affect our lives, how it's going to help our lives. You've come to a conclusion that what has been working in your life is really not working the way that you want it to. So we come to an aspect of the new decision making process: clarity. Making new decisions in our life, having clarity, is probably the single most important part of making new decisions. At the same time, it is the hardest to harness or to conquer. The definition of clarity is different for every person, because it's the way that they were brought up. It was the way that they were taught. It was the way that they saw things. It was the way that people shared with them their lives. Now, I can take Merriam-Webster's dictionary and tell you what the clarity means. But is that really what it means for you? Each person will take their own definition and apply it to their lives because it fits them better. This is where issues and questions begin to arise. Your mind says, wait a minute, let's ask some questions. Let's find out exactly what is going to happen. And your mind wants perfect. It wants something to say, hey, this is the way it's supposed to be. Your mind will say, have you gotten good counsel on this situation? Are you making the right decision from others that you have talked with, others that you have seen, others that have given their 2 cents worth? Or who or what is an asset versus a liability? When we begin to clarify clarity, it may get jumbled up in our minds. Because, as I said before, what we have learned, what we are right now, may not fit into what you think it should be. I think about a guy that I watched clean his garage out. And he moved everything from one side of the garage to the other. He swept it out and he got it nice and clean. And then he began to put things back. Now, mind you, he wanted to clean out the garage so that he could put his car in it. And so every time that he picked something up, he had to make a decision. Is this what I want to keep? Or is this something I can do without? What we have to decide in our own minds when we look at clarity: can I live with things, or can I live without things in my life? Remember, clarity is to give you a clear-cut sight of where you want to be. When we get like this, we also begin to come up with other meanings. other definitions that fit our lives a little bit better. Because it's difficult to give things up. It's difficult to say, no, I don't need this anymore. What I need, and then you say what you need, are the things that you have and hold dear in your life able to be given up, able to be able to do without. What you're wanting to do is have a clean, clear cut sight to the end result. And your body is going to fight you. Your mind is going to fight you. You are going to fight you. So I'm going to give you 4 aspects to think about. New decisions, in some cases, can be stressful. So we need to really take a hard look at our decision-making process. And that's what we've already done. We don't need more stress in our lives, especially when we are trying to make some kind of change in our life. Stress is going to come no matter what. But try to make your stress be a little bit less stressful through making these new decisions. When we are making life-changing new decisions, we are going to really have some questions to be asked. Other people are going to ask you questions. You're going to even question yourself. But the one thing that you have to have is you have to have a clear cut vision of where you want to go. What we need is that clear vision. When making new decisions, you must look forward. Simply put, clarity is a lack of confusion. That's what it's all about. Getting the confusion out of the way. What the outcome may look like may not be what you want. Mark Hamill, after he did Star Wars, he began going down a different road. He went into voiceovers. And now he is the voice of the Joker for the last, I believe, 20 years. That's where he turned. That's what he did in his life. It may not look like what you want it to look like in the future, but you can get there. You can figure out different things. The 4th thing is clarity gives us power to decide. Having a good idea and how clarity is going to play a huge part in that new decision-making process to allow us to make a difference in our lives. My name is Ron Ruby, and if you liked our session today, give me a thumbs up or give me a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel. And you have a very nice day.